Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're doing well and you're healthy. Yeah, I don't like doing intros, so let's get on with it. If you didn't read the title, we're talking about Roblox deleted faces. Why? Because it's interesting, I hope. Alright, let's get on with it. Alternate human faces. Alright, so to kick off this video, I want to talk about the alternate human faces. Now, you're probably sitting there wondering what alternate human faces are, and to be honest, I just didn't know what else to name this chapter, so I was just like, hey, let's call it alternate human faces. Now, I'm sure all of you watching this video are familiar with the man face, and you're probably familiar with the woman face too. Pretty iconic Roblox faces. They're classic items, and you know, I gotta admit, they don't look that bad. They're actually pretty good items, you know? You would wear them. They don't look bad. However, Roblox seems to have made more variants of these faces in the past, and they could have existed at one point for you to wear, but that didn't happen. Basically, within this group of alternate human faces, there's 5, which is, you know, that's quite a bit. And, yeah, it kind of sucks because whoever drew this just wasted their time. They probably got paid, but, you know, they wasted their time. But to name these faces, we've got the pal face, we got the honey face, the buddy face, Kate face, and Missy face. So, you know, pretty cool names, and yeah, you know, quite the collection of faces. So in case you haven't noticed already, the thing that connects all these lovely faces together is the fact that they all look, samey, like they look similar. I can't really describe it, but if you guys just take a look at these faces, you probably know what I'm talking about. They all look similar to each other. Now, something interesting to note is that there's an item on Roblox called pal hair, and if you don't know what I'm talking about the iconic bacon hair. The hair we all love, you know, the one that gets stuck on your head when you first sign up for Roblox, or at least if you're a boy. So if you were listening, you would have known about the pal face that I mentioned. And what I'm getting at here is that there could have been a possibility when you first signed up as a male on Roblox, not only would have you got the bacon hair, but you could have got this cool looking face too. Yeah, not gonna lie, this would have looked a little bit dumb, so maybe Roblox, you know, did the right thing to not give us this thing. So I'm getting most of my information from the Wikipedia pages for these faces, and the reason the alternate human faces haven't seen the light of day is because of the high amount of backlash that Roblox got when they first announced the 3.0 body update stuff. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about the Arthro update before Arthro. It was when Roblox went from blocky to like more realistic, still blocky sort of stuff. And I'm not sure if you guys know, but Roblox got a lot of heat for that, and because of that, they're like, hey, let's just waste these faces away, which is kind of sad. I know these faces look kind of stupid, but they look better than all the Arthro stuff that Roblox has came out afterwards. Derp face. Alright, the next face we got on our list is the derp face. Now, the derp face is basically a normal looking Roblox face, but unlike the last faces I was just talking about, this face doesn't look stupid and actually looks normal. So now for some reason Roblox decided to put all the work and effort into this high quality face, and then at the end of it all, they didn't do crap with it, they just left it to rot. That was until the infamous 2012 April Fool's hack. Now, if you don't know what the 2012 April Fool's hack is, it's a hack that happened in April of 2012 on April Fools. So yeah, during this hack, the troublemakers were like, hey, let's mess around and, you know, let's put some faces on sale. And one of those faces was the derp face. So yeah, those hackers made sure all of Roblox's work didn't go to waste. And they gave us a chance to own this item, even if it was for a small amount of time. But during this small amount of time, it was turned into a limited, and it could have been purchased for the humongous price of 5 Robux. But here's the catch. There was only 100 copies of this face that were up for grabs. At least that was the plan, because the hackers somehow messed up and 170 copies were let out instead of 100. So yeah, they messed up somehow. But at the end of it didn't matter anyway, because Roblox sorted it out. They came in, they're like, hey, we don't want you owning these faces, so they were like, yeah, screw you, let's get rid of that, no more. And yeah, now no one has the derp face. Pretty sad. Now, ever since this incident has occurred, Roblox hasn't done anything with this face. They haven't put it on sale or anything, which is really stupid. Like, come on, it's a worthy face. Though the only thing they have done is they actually updated how the face looks, and they made it look slightly cleaner. And I mean, I admit, it looks cleaner, but like, what are you doing? Like, you're not putting it on sale, so why are you doing that? Like, what, you okay? Like, what's going on? Evil skeptic face. Now, this face probably has the least interesting backstory compared to the rest of the faces on here. Long story short, this face is a mistake. So, most of you guys watching this video are probably familiar with this face, the evil skeptic, right? And basically, as you have it, Roblox uploaded this face back in like March of 2013, except they messed up again and accidentally put the word face in its name. Roblox doesn't need the word face in its name. They don't need that. And because of that, Roblox was like, hey, let's just delete this face instead of just correcting its name with simple coding. So yeah, they just deleted the whole thing. So now the evil skeptic face has unfortunately been left to rot with all the other faces on this list, which is pretty undeserved. Roblox could have just not been lazy and they could have just changed the name, but no, they were like, hey, let's delete it, and now it's good for nothing except for showing up in this video. Pretty sad. Sarge. Alright, so now we've got another group of faces, and it's the Sarges. Now, you may be wondering who and what the Sarges are, and wouldn't you know, it's just another weird, deleted face thing on Roblox. Alright, so I don't know what Roblox was thinking when they made these things, but the Sarge faces look quite dumb, alright? They look kind of weird. And the reason I say that is because they look quite different compared to your normal Roblox face. They look really strange. You just look at them, like, that's not normal. Now, the interesting thing here is that we don't have just one Sarge, and we don't have two Sarges either. And nope, we don't have three Sarges either. We got ourselves 4 separate Sarge faces on our hands. Like, you only need one Sarge, but no, we have 4 Sarges, and none of them are available for purchase. The names of these faces are Sarge Face, Sarge Sad Face, Sarge Extreme Face, and Dr. Smith Face. Now, you're probably looking at that, and Dr. Smith is the odd one out there, because he doesn't really have a Sargy look to him. He doesn't really look Sargy. Like, his beard is different, his eyes look more Asian, his eyebrows are a little bit thinner, but, you know, he looks like he could be the Sarge's brother, so I just grouped them up in here. But another interesting thing about Dr. Smith is, he was used in that 2012 hack that I was talking about earlier. Basically, the Dr. Smith face was used during the hack, and it was replaced with another face, which I'll be talking about later in this video. So if you want to stay tuned and hear about that, give me some watch time and you will hear about that. And finally, another elephant in the room is the Sarge Extreme face. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so yeah, it's the Sarge, but he's screaming and there's blood. Hi, gizzy derp. Alright, so for this face, I'm gonna be mentioning that, that 2012 hack again. Spoiler alert, that's gonna be mentioned a lot in this video. So basically this face, hi gizzy derp, it was a face uploaded by the hackers of the 2012 hack thing. And I don't know what's up with these hackers giving a service to the community with all these faces, but this is a pretty good face. In fact, this face looks better than almost all of the faces on Roblox. Like, look at it. It's pretty good. Now, sadly, this face didn't have much time on Roblox, and during the time it was on Roblox, it wasn't even available. Like, you couldn't even get it. But, you know, fair enough, I guess, because this face is not worthy enough for anyone. Like, we are not worthy of this face. This is too good. Taking a look at this face, you can see it's a well-constructed masterpiece. You know, care and attention put into each detail. You know, it's a great face, but we just never got it. Anyways, like the other face I was talking talking about Roblox came in, and maybe they were just jealous of the hard work put in by these hackers, and they were like, hey, let's just remove it from the website. I'm sure it would have made Roblox some money if it was on sale, you know, a few extra precious bills, but, you know, Roblox is stupid and they didn't do it. C face. Alright, so you guys remember Dr. Smith, right? The face I was talking about earlier? Remember how I said he got replaced with another deleted face? Well, here's that face. The C face. Now, the C face is probably the most known face on this list. So, chances are, most of you probably already know what's going on here. But I'm gonna talk about it anyway. This face is pretty cool. It looks quite unique. You know, it's not a bad looking face, you know? Yeah. Unfortunately, though, the only person who actually owned the C face is Stickmaster Luke. And if you don't know who that is, he's the creator of natural disaster survival. He also used to be an admin at Roblox. I don't know if he still is. I don't think he is. But yeah, he was the only lucky one to get him to wear this face. Now, the hackers were actually kind enough to put this face on sale this time for only 100 Robux. But the problem is that if anyone tried to buy this thing, they wouldn't get it. They would just get like an error message. So it was just a waste of time. But yeah, the C face, after the hack was over and done with, it didn't see the light of day again. It was removed, it was gone, it was swept up. No one got to see it again. And yeah, it's just a part of Roblox history now, I guess. It's gone. Wrapping up. Well guys, that will do for today's video. I hope you found this video informative. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, this is the cheesy part. Thank you guys for watching. I know I say that all the time and it sounds stupid and fake, but thank you guys. Like, I know I suck at saying thank you, but thank you. And thank you for even watching to the end, to this part, because, this part sucks. Yeah, no one really watches the outro, but you are, so thank you. Sorry, why do I sound so fake? Anyways, I don't like doing outros, so I'm just gonna say bye.